Hey, my feel good friends. I've got a question for you. Are you ready to create reels with minimal fuss? If you're anything like me, you could waste hours scrolling Instagram for inspiration. And yeah, I'm bringing out the air quotes here. And if you're still like me, you probably end up overthinking or getting frustrated or comparing yourself to all the folks who make posting look easy and seamless. Well, I say, not today, algorithm, not today. How about today we make it a little easier to just hit the dang post button, let go of perfectionism, and simply show up. In the past month-ish, I've actually developed a simple Reels strategy that's making showing up like way easier. I swear, this workflow has actually allowed me to create content 3 times faster than I used to, which is crazy. It's been making it easier to post more consistently and not get hung up on creating the perfect post, again, with the air quotes. And also, it's not only been getting my accounts out of the stagnant stage, because yes, I'll fully admit that I'd been stuck around the 2,990 and 300 follower marks for my accounts for like 6 months now, but it's actually helping me grow my accounts by 100 plus genuine followers in the past few weeks, and more importantly, boost my signups for my lead magnets, which is ultimately boosting my sales, which is freaking awesome. So today I wanted to share a few hot tips for creating easy reels that I've been implementing lately for both of my brands, Feel Good Social and Authentic AI. And yes, my awesome new Reels strategy involves using ChatGPT. So before you start groaning like, great, another AI happy marketer who's going to try to tell me I need to use ChatGPT to write super generic captions and turn my brand into a robot. No, believe me, I get it. I don't want that for my own brand, and I definitely don't want that for yours either. After a whole year of using AI tools in my business every day, I can spot an AI written caption or email subject line, oh God forbid, from 10 miles away. And that's why it's been so important to me to figure out how we can use these tools to boost our productivity and make our lives easier without sacrificing our authenticity or the quality of our content. So that's what you can expect from the strategies that I'm sharing today. Not only simple tips that will make it easier to hit post without the hassle with a little help from your AI assistant, but also a human first, brand first approach to using AI for your brand that will allow you to save time and still show up as your authentic self. But before I dive into the tips, I want to share that if you're loving my strategy and want to give it a go for yourself, I actually have a new freebie that will help you get started right away. It's called the Reels Prompt Playbook for ChatGPT, and it's sharing 10 plug and play AI prompts for Reels hooks and captions that you can use with ChatGPT to create easy reels for your brand this week. You can download it for free right now at diywith.ai/reels. And I swear you'll be able to create 5 reels for your brand in like 20 minutes. It's that easy. Plus, as you'll hear in today's episode, the caption prompts are handwritten by a human, me. So your captions will have a human touch and won't be stamped as obviously written by AI. So if you're wanting to give these prompts a go, simply visit diywith.ai/reels and download our Reels prompt playbook right now for free. It's really awesome. Okay, now let's dive into these hot tips for creating reels for your brand with ChatGPT. So tip number 1 is to use formula prompts with ChatGPT for the reel hook and caption. And the key here is formula prompts, which are different than the usual AI prompts a lot of people are sharing online. Because if your Instagram algorithm is anything like mine, you might be getting ads that are sharing get 100 prompts for ChatGPT or whatever the heck it is. But usually those AI prompts are super generic, which means you'll be getting generic results. And you'll probably end up either dismissing AI tools altogether because the response just doesn't sound like you, or you'll waste a bunch of time going back and forth with ChatGPT trying to get what you want out of it, only to end up frustrated and feeling like you could have done it faster faster if you just done it yourself. I've been there, my friend. And that's why I like using formula prompts to get what I want out of ChatGPT from the get-go. So what are formula prompts? Well, basically, instead of telling ChatGPT to write me a hook or write me a caption, formula prompts will give it the exact formula for what you're looking for in your hook or caption and have ChatGPT customize it to fit your brand. They tell ChatGPT the structure for what you want and save you time by getting AI to do the heavy lifting. It's a simple way to blast through writer's block and eliminate the downtime or gray space that often comes with creativity and content creation. So if you want to see what I mean and take these prompts for a spin, download our Reels prompt playbook for ChatGPT now at DIY.ai/Reels. It's free, it's fun, it's super easy, and I've honestly been loving it. Now, here's a quick bonus tip to get better results with AI for your brand, and that is to train ChatGPT on your brand first. If you want to make Reels that authentically reflect your brand, you need to make sure that you tell ChatGPT everything that it needs to know about your brand's unique identity, voice, writing style, ideal customers, strategy, and all the things. This will help you get better responses that sound like they came straight from you and not a generic robot. So if you need a hand, we actually have two options for this. Our brand persona for ChatGPT mini course can help you train ChatGPT on your brand voice and writing style in just under an hour. You can sign up today at DIY.ai/mini course. And if you're ready to take it to the next level, our brand blueprint for ChatGPT is coming very soon. Your brand blueprint is basically a mega training doc where you will house all of the important information your AI or human assistants need to know about your brand in order to do the best work for you. And with the brand blueprint for ChatGPT course, we will actually walk you through the process of creating this training document, outlining your brand identity, ideal customer profiles, brand voice and writing style, offer suite, messaging, and more with the help of ChatGPT. So then you'll have your go-to doc that you can use to train ChatGPT in the future to infinity and beyond. I use my own brand blueprint every time I go to ChatGPT to do anything for my business, and it really does help me to get amazing results every time. So if you want to create a brand blueprint for ChatGPT for your brand, visit DIY.ai/blueprint to either add your name to the waitlist or sign up, depending on when you're listening to this episode, because it is coming super soon and I'm super excited. And by the way, all of the links that I'm mentioning in today's episode are in the show notes. So if you're looking to snag the prompt playbook or sign up for the brand blueprint, you can easily just click through there and find what you're looking for. Okay, now let's move on to tip number 2. Use B-roll videos for your reels. And I swear, whatever you've got on your phone works great. Think about those candid moments of your day to day, whether it's packing orders, setting up your workspace, or just sipping coffee while you're brainstorming. Any behind the scenes glimpses can be gold for your audience and easy for you to create. Honestly, they love seeing the real you in action, and paired with a value-adding reel hook and caption, you'll be creating reels in less than 5 minutes and showing up consistently without the hassle or the headache. So here's how you can use B-roll video effectively. First, take or find a quick everyday video. Your reel only needs to be 5 to 7 seconds long, so take a quick video of you typing at your computer or sipping your coffee, or get more creative if you're feeling it. That works too. You may even have some videos on your phone that work already. I have an iPhone, and honestly, I love turning my live photos into quick videos for my reels, and it really makes it super easy. Next, pair your B-roll video with one of our AI prompts from the Reels prompt playbook to create a catchy hook. Add a simple text overlay on top of the video for your hook. I like to use the classic font on Instagram, or you'll actually find customizable Canva templates in the Reels prompt playbook too. So that's kind of fun, and you can totally use those if that feels better to you. And here's another hot tip. The Enter font on Canva actually matches the classic font on Instagram. So it's kind of nice for keeping everything looking consistent. Okay, now let's talk about tip number 3. Find any trending audio, really. Using one of the latest trending audios can give your reels an algorithm boost, which can be awesome, but I really try not to overthink this part, okay? You'll find a lot of quote unquote hacks on Instagram for finding the trending audio that will make your reel go viral or whatever, but I always try to remind myself that showing up consistently is more important than going viral, for my brand at least. So while I try to choose a good trending audio for my reels or whatever, I'm not going to waste a bunch of time or lose sleep worrying about which audio is the right one. So how can you find a trending audio for your reel? Well, you can go to Instagram's Explore page and take a look at the audio of the reels that Instagram is suggesting for you. Usually you'll find a trending audio or an audio that's about to start trending that will work. Or you can go to your professional dashboard on Instagram and scroll to the bottom for trending audio suggestions. Or, hey, you can actually see what's trending when you add audio to your reel as you're creating it too. So there's really lots of options here. So how do you choose a trending audio? Well, I suggest you match it to the mood. Choose an audio that fits the vibe of your brand and or the message in your reel. Find something fun and upbeat for lighthearted content or mellow and slow for more reflective posts. Just make sure that the audio complements your content. But overall, the prompts I share in our Reels Prompt Playbook are fairly evergreen and will work with almost anything. So here's also one pro tip, just in case you want to take your audio stuff to the next level, although it's totally not required, okay? But you can actually edit your video or text to the beat of the audio, right? So if the audio has a beat drop of some sort, try to make the movement in the video match it, or make the second piece of text pop up as the beat drops. And that can actually be a really fun way to grab attention and create a reel that people want to watch again and again. And it's really easy to edit that way. Okay, we're moving on to our final tip, number 4. Don't overthink it, because perfectionism is totally overrated, okay? Keep it casual, authentic, and most importantly, have fun with it. Your audience appreciates your realness. But I do know it can be so annoying when people are like, just have fun, just be casual. So let's talk about how you can actually do this. Firstly, give yourself time limits, 2 minutes to choose the video, 5 minutes to edit the caption, and just go with the flow. Don't stress about perfect angles or lighting. Don't beat yourself up for being too boring. Sometimes the most boring everyday stuff performs the best, I swear. And so just use what you have and be real with it. Also, do simple edits. Quick cuts can make your reels catch people's eye without having to do any crazy tech-savvy editing stuff. Like, don't worry about that stuff. It's really not that necessary. I usually make edits in Instagram myself, and it's super easy. And finally, just hit post or schedule on the dang thing. Because here's the truth. Not every reel is going to perform well. That's just how it is. When you use this quick workflow and just start showing up consistently, firstly, you'll take the pressure off your post to perform well because you didn't waste hours creating something that only gets crickets. And secondly, the more you start showing up, the more likely you are to start seeing results, because ain't nothing gonna happen if you don't hit that post button. So let's just make it easier on ourselves. Stop overthinking. Start showing up and see what happens. It's going to be so much better than doing nothing at all. So there you have it, friends. If you haven't yet, I dare you to download our Reels Prompt Playbook for ChatGPT right now, and I double dog dare you to post today. You can download our playbook for free at DIYwith.ai/reels. And when you do post a reel, either tag me at feelgoodsocial or send it my way and let me know how the prompts worked for you. I'll definitely give you a follow if I haven't already, and leave some love in the comments of your reel, because I will be so proud of you and I know it's going to be so awesome. All right, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll catch you next time I catch you. Thank you so much for tuning in to Authentic AI for Entrepreneurs, my friend. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your shows.